What? What the fuck is happening?
What the hell was that? The potato was fucking insane. I was holding it so fucking straight.
What a fucking nigger. Jeez, oh my god, what the fuck? Sorry, but what the fuck? What a fucking asshole. I don't mean that in a bad way. Jesus fuck. Why would he do that? Legit, why would he do that?
Here we go again, man. PewDiePie, you just had to do it, huh? You had to throw the hard R out there. You could have literally said any other word in the dictionary and it would have been better than that. Like, you just had to pick the one word, man, the hard R. We were just now getting our ads back. It was finally recovering over like the last 2 weeks. I've actually been getting some ads on my videos. I was very happy about this. I was seeing a glimmer of hope, and now you just had to go and ruin it, huh? So I just want to talk about a few different aspects of this. First of all, we have to acknowledge that there is a difference between nigga with an A and with an ER. Alright, I actually made a video last time this happened on PewDiePie's side. I defended you, PewDiePie. I was telling people to chill out, you know. He said it with an A. It's not that big of a deal. It's a different word. But this time, you know, we got a hard R on there, and that is a completely different word with a different meaning, and that's all I need to say about it. It's actually pretty crazy to me that it's 2017 and people still think that these two words are the same. Like, I don't really get how that happens. Like, you don't have any friends, you've never been outside. Have you ever interacted in society? If you have, you would know that these two words are definitely not the same. But anyways, that's just one aspect of it. At the same time, I can already tell, and people already are, strongly overreacting to this situation, and I can already tell that it's gonna get a lot worse, man. And that's what I'm most concerned with, because even though it was a hard R, there's no denying that. It was very clear what he said. He even kind of freaked out after he said it and apologized. It was still not used in a racist context, but of course the mainstream media, you know, Wall Street Journal and all their little friends, are probably gonna use this opportunity to try to spin it into some sort of PewDiePie is a racist situation again, just like we had, you know, a couple months ago with that whole Nazi situation. And that whole Nazi video was really what sparked the entire Adpocalypse. All of the issues that we have on YouTube now with all this censorship and demonetization and advertisers pulling out all of that stuff, it started with that PewDiePie video that really drew the most attention to it, because, you know, PewDiePie is the biggest YouTuber on the platform, so everything he does is monitored very closely by the media. I can say whatever I want and nobody's gonna care, you know what I'm saying? Wall Street Journal's not gonna write an article on me. I have some free speech out here, but PewDiePie, as the biggest YouTuber, unfortunately does not. So I already know that the media is gonna take this opportunity to run with it and just make a huge situation out of this once again. And if I can just give my personal opinion on it, I think I would consider myself somewhere in the middle of the two sides, because we have two very clear sides here. Number one, we have the people who are portraying him as like some sort of Nazi racist, who are completely overreacting to the situation. And number two, we have the side of the people who are kind of just downplaying the situation entirely and pretending like this is completely normal and he did nothing wrong and that's perfectly acceptable to say. So I'd kind of put myself in the middle of those two groups. I don't know him personally. I've never met him. I never talked to him. I don't know what he's like off camera or anything really, but based off of what I've seen from him and what I do know, I certainly would not consider him some sort of racist Nazi KKK member or anything like that. But at the same time, I don't think it's cool or acceptable to go around just calling people the N-word with the hard R, man. Like, that's just not something you should be going around saying to people. We got like these fucking 13-year-olds in the YouTube comments and on Twitter with the fucking Naruto profile pic, and they're just calling everyone a fucking nigger in the comments and and shit. Like, yeah, okay, man, we get it, man. You're cool on the internet, you know, it's not a big deal, right? But we all know you're not doing that in real life. Let's be honest here. We know you're not doing that. So I think I fall like somewhere in between those two sides. He should have just said nigga with an A, man. We would have no problem, dude. You should have just put an A on it. Done. That's it. We would have no issue, but you had to throw the ER on there, man. And actually, well, I don't know, because people get mad at me for saying it with an A on stream. And I'm not even white, and they're still mad at me, so I think people may just be a little bit overly sensitive about it. But the main concern for me here is that now we're gonna go through another Adpocalypse situation, and I was just starting to recover from the first one, man. 6 months later, I'm finally starting to recover, and now this happens, dude. That's what I'm upset about. We live in a free country. You're allowed to say whatever you want. Even in the original clip, he was like, oh shit, I didn't mean to say that. I apologize. That's not what I meant. He knows it wasn't the right thing to say, so I don't feel like there was any hateful intentions behind it. No malicious, racist intentions there. He just fucked up, man. That's all that happened. He had a fuck up, and now his fuck up is probably gonna fuck all of our shit up. See, because you're at the very top, PewDiePie, so when you fuck up, it affects everyone else. So that's what I'm mad about, man, because I didn't do nothing wrong, alright? So all the advertisers, feel free to bring your ads over to my videos. I promise you there will not be any N-words with hard R's. But the most serious implications of all this that I've seen so far is we already have some developers talking about how they're planning to take down his videos where he's playing their game. Here are some tweets from a developer called Sean Vanneman. He made a game called Firewatch. I don't know, never even played that before, but this is what he had to say. We're filing a DMCA takedown of PewDiePie's Firewatch content and any future Campo Santo games. There's a bit of leeway you have to have with the internet when you wake up every day and make video games. There's also a breaking point. I am sick of this child getting more and more chances to make money off of what we make. He's worse than a closeted racist. He's a propagator of despicable garbage that does real damage to the culture around this industry. I'd urge other developers, and we'll be reaching out to folks much larger than us, to cut him off from the content that has made him a millionaire. So basically what he's saying here is that he does not like PewDiePie, he does not like the things that PewDiePie says, so he doesn't want him to upload content from his games. So what he's gonna do now is just remove PewDiePie's videos from YouTube through a DMCA, which is like a copyright issue. It would be like if Call of Duty decided that they didn't want me to play their game because they didn't like what I was saying or whatever, and they just took down all my videos. That's what he's implying here, which is a pretty scary situation to think about because, number one, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not really sure, but I don't think you're allowed to do that. I think that's actually illegal, so if YouTube allows this to happen, or if this is going to go to court, I don't know what's going to happen here, but I don't think you're allowed to do that. And second of all, if it does happen, that is a very scary precedent to set for YouTube. As far as I know, I think Nintendo does something along those lines already. I'm not really sure of the details, but I know there was some drama concerning that. I don't know. But if it gets to the point where developers can just start taking down your videos because they don't like you or they don't like what you said about their game or whatever the reason may be, you know, they don't even need a reason. They can just take your video down. YouTube is going to be in very serious trouble because that would pretty much eliminate all gaming from YouTube. You would only be able to upload like vlogs and shit. But anyways, this is just the beginning. It's Sunday, so I'm sure starting Monday, when everyone's back at work, we're gonna see all of the mainstream media covering this issue, and we're gonna see how far they take it. I don't know. I'm sure Wall Street Journal is gonna hop all over this one. They do not like PewDiePie already, so I'm sure they're very happy to be seeing this. So I guess we're gonna have to wait and see what happens, but it's not looking good. There's no way this is going to end up as a positive for YouTube. If YouTube wasn't already getting strict enough, I think now we might be seeing even more restrictions and more censorship on this website. So I'm not happy about this, man. So anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.